Welcome to the Blade Show. We got fun and games. You're going to learn a lot of knowledge from these lovely blades.
Yeah, little Wrangler there, 556 in the house, doing our intro music for the Blade Show episode 3. And as you guys can see in front of you, these are 3 fantastic access knives from Benchmade. These 2 are blue class and this one is black class. And tonight we're going to review the blue class Benchmade 940. This is one of my favorite Benchmades. And the reason why is because I love the smoothness of this knife. If you guys don't have one of these, you need to go out and get one. I would also consider this Benchmade a internet classic. And the reason why is because just about every internet knife reviewer has one that has a Benchmade 940. So let's bring these off the screen here for a second. So this is a 940 Osborne design. It is a blue class Benchmade, and as you guys can see, it has that axis lock. The axis lock is pretty difficult to explain. Pretty much what it does is that once the blade goes up, the tang goes behind it, and it locks it into place, and then you pull it back, and it lets it go. But what I love about this knife, you guys, look at how fast that is. That is just insanely fast this knife is. So we'll go ahead and we'll actually use this beautiful Spyderco Military as a pointer. Right here we have the reverse Tonto blade, as you guys can see. Very nice, straight blade for EDC tasks right there. And then it's got this nice little up curve right there. And what they mean by reverse Tonto, if you guys look at it, if you were to flip the blade upside down, it looks like a Tonto, see? It's got the 2 points there, and it's straight across there. Now it does have kind of a different grind on this knife. I really like Benchmade's grinds. If you look at it, how it kind of has that nice like half swedge in there, but it gets a little thicker right here. It really helps with your cutting tasks. And those really nice thumb studs there are just perfect. As you guys can see, just look at how my thumb rests in there. That's all you got to do to bring this blade out. Anybody who's had an access lock or had an access lock knife knows how smooth they are. So they are a little expensive though. This knife does retail about $200, and I'll say don't pay $200 for it. You can obviously get it for about $140, $150, sometimes even less than that on the secondary market. It's very beautifully made. Awesome aluminum 6000 series handles. Pretty cool little grip there on it too. It actually gives you nice purchase. Has that titanium backspacer. This one's purple. Some of them are different colors. I've seen people modify them too. Has that cool jimping on there. I think this jimping works. And that's why I kind of had these other access locks here, or access knives here. This is the Ruckus 6150. It also has that kind of jimping there on both sides, and I think it works good enough, for everyday tasks. And then also the classic. This is a Benchmade Mini Grip Tillion. I don't know where my actually don't know where my other grip Tillion is, but that's a whole other story. Anyways, it's got that kind of grip or grooves in there, and those are your jimping. This one's actually got some on the blade. The 940 does not. And one thing I was going to mention too is that it does have nested liners. I don't know if you guys can see the liners in there. It's got the nested liners, but it does have pins. The liners have pins. Unlike a Spyderco, which also has nested liners, so you guys can see, with no pins. These are just pins that hold the knife together. So it does have the nested liners with pins. Very smooth blade, S30V, really nice for everyday cutting tasks. Very light, weighs in at 3 ounces, and it actually rides really low. If you guys want to take a look right here, I'll show you how it rides. very low compared to, like, let's say like the military Oh, actually, you know what? I don't have my clip on my military. But yeah, and anyways, it rides pretty low. It has a really smooth action on it. Movable pocket clip, just tip up only, left and right. It's got the 410 stainless steel liners, which, like I said, they're nested. The S30V blade comes out to, I think, about a 60 Rockwell, which is really sharp. This thing stays really sharp. Because it has that kind of funky grind on there, this thing is actually kind of hard to sharpen. Yeah, really, once you get it sharp, though, I kind of brought my edge up a little bit there. And I sharpen this thing actually to about 15 degrees on each side. So, you also notice very nice in the pocket, so it really rides well for an EDC knife. And for the price, guys, I think this is a knife that, you know, it's the kind of knife that you'll keep forever. I really like mine. So you guys take care. Actually, you know what? I forgot something. Let's do some cut tests real quick, guys. Here, little Wrangler, why don't you grab the camera there and we'll do some cut tests. Okay, so here's a little paper. Not as smooth as that Sabenza, as you guys can see. Not catching the paper is nice. This is very thin paper. Yeah, see, not quite as smooth as that Sabenza. But it does still have nice cutting ability. Let's grab, let's see what else we got. We got a box here. It's still really nice on the box, guys. Like I said, guys, let's get out there and recycle our boxes, all you knife guys. See, not quite that nice on that side cut. You kind of gotta, if you get that, one thing I like about this blade is if you get in there like this, push in, really nice cutting like that. So you guys will like the cutting ability with this knife. Really nice fish skinner this knife is, and it still will do hard tasks too, guys, like cutting the thicker cardboard, and it does have over a 3.5-inch blade. So you guys, welcome to the Blade Show. Gotta love those sexy blades. Take care, guys.